Have you ever felt like the weight of your struggles is more than your strength can bear? Waking up and wondering how you'll face another day, carrying doubts, fears, and a weary heart? Psalm 143 reveals something powerful, a path to encounter God, where despair is transformed into hope. It teaches us that when we cry out sincerely, we can experience God's presence, which guides and strengthens us, even in our darkest moments. In this morning prayer, you will be led through words that bring peace and direction to your soul, like a balm that renews your spirit. Just as David sought the Lord amidst his greatest tribulations, you too can find answers to your battles. Open your heart and let this prayer transform your day. Stay until the end because God has something special in store for you today, blessings that could change your life. Lord my God, as I open my eyes this morning, I feel the touch of your grace calling me to an encounter with you. Before the day begins with its demands and distractions, I come to you with a humble heart, knowing I need your guidance. Just as David cried out in Psalm 143, I too ask you, let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love, for I have put my trust in you. Teach me to start my day not with haste, but with the peace that comes from your presence. O Father, so often I get lost in my thoughts, in the worries of tomorrow, forgetting to fix my eyes on you. But now, this morning, I choose to pause. I choose to listen to your voice, like a compass guiding me through uncertainty. Lord, help me remember that each new day is a chance to start over, a blank page to be written under your direction. May my heart be aligned with your purposes. Lord, I confess that I often try to carry the weight of the day on my own, forgetting that true rest is found in you. Help me to bring before you everything that weighs on my soul. I want to start this day differently by entrusting to you every decision, every doubt, every step. Remind me, Father, that it is in your presence where I find the balance I so deeply need. Father, as I look toward this new day, I ask you, illuminate the paths I cannot yet see. Grant me wisdom to handle the unexpected, patience to face challenges, and courage to follow your call. Just as David cried out for your guidance and protection, I too seek the same. I don't want to walk alone. I want every step to be guided by your hand. And Lord, as I feel the stillness of the morning around me, I realize that your voice is the only one that truly matters. I want this prayer to be a moment of genuine connection with you, not just words spoken into the air. May my heart be open to hear you, just as the heavens are open to receive my cry. Father, let this moment with you be the foundation for everything I do today. I feel there is so much more I need to share with you. Just as David cried out for deliverance and strength, I too want to dive deeper into my plea for your intervention in my life. Let this conversation with you continue to unfold, shaping my heart and my day. Lord, in this moment, I come before you as David did, with a thirsty soul and a heart crying out for your intervention. Father, amidst my struggles and insecurities, I place myself before you and say, hear my cry. As written in Psalm 143, my soul thirsts for you like a parched land. That's how I feel at times, Lord, like a desert longing for your rain. Come, God, and transform my despair into hope. Father, there are moments when difficulties surround me like shadows that refuse to fade. Just as David asked you not to hide your face from him, I also plead, do not leave me alone. Lord, free me from the invisible chains that try to hold me, the doubts, the fears, and the inner battles. I know my help comes from you. So, I cry out, extend your hand and rescue me from the depths. Lord, I acknowledge that without your help, I cannot move forward. There are battles greater than my strength, but I believe that nothing is greater than your power. Give me, Father, the courage to face the giants that rise against me. And when my strength is gone, let me find refuge in you. Just as David trusted in your justice to deliver him, I too place my trust in your promises. O God, help me not to lose focus in the midst of the storm. May your presence be like a lighthouse illuminating my path. When David cried out, he didn't look to his circumstances, but to who you are. Help me to do the same. Father, let my prayer be a sincere cry, a plea for help that I know you will hear. Renew me, Lord, and give me the strength to persevere through difficulties. And Father, I thank you because I know you are already at work, even when I cannot see it. You are the God who hears sincere cries and acts on behalf of those who seek you. Thank you for being my rock, my shield, and my fortress. Help me rest in you, knowing that deliverance comes from your hand. Don't let despair steal my faith, but fill me with the assurance that you are in control. And as I seek your deliverance, I realize there is something even deeper that I desire: the constant assurance of your presence. I don't just want solutions to my problems. I want to walk with you every day, knowing I am never alone. Eternal Lord, how wonderful it is to know that you are with me at all times, that your presence never leaves me, even when I feel lost. Father, I cry out to you because I know that in you, I find safety and refuge. As David declared in Psalm 143, "Let the morning bring me word of your unfailing love." I too ask you, speak to my heart and remind me that, in the storms of life, your presence is my safe harbor. Oh God, so often I feel alone, but your word comforts me with the promise that you will never leave me. Lord, help me to remain aware of your presence every moment. Let me know that even in the silence, you are still working on my behalf. Father, may my heart find rest in knowing that you are the God who walks with me every step of the way, sustaining me when my feet stumble. Father, I thank you because your presence does not depend on my perfection, but on your unchanging love. You are the God who is with me in the valley and on the mountaintop, in pain and in joy. Lord, may my soul be sensitive to your voice. Help me silence distractions and hear what you have to say. Let me feel your care in every detail of my day, from the gentle breeze to the blessings I often overlook. Lord, may your presence be my strength. When circumstances feel overwhelming, remind me that you are greater than any challenge. Help me to fix my eyes on you, not on what surrounds me. Just as David found hope in recognizing your presence, I too want to trust that you transform even the hardest moments into opportunities for growth. Oh God, may your presence be my comfort and my joy. Teach me to value these moments with you above all else. When the world tries to distract me, help me seek your face first. Lord, let me never forget that your presence is the greatest gift I can receive. May it be the foundation of my faith and the source of my hope. And as I meditate on the greatness of your presence, I realize it's not enough just to feel it. I need to live according to it. I want my life to reflect your will, Father, and so I ask you. Teach me to obey, to walk in faithfulness, and to make your will the center of all my choices. Let every decision be guided by your voice, and may my life shine as a testimony of your presence. Beloved Father, I come to you now, acknowledging that many times I've resisted your will. My heart, so easily drawn to the distractions of this world, needs your guidance. Lord, just as David cried out in Psalm 143, teach me to do your will, for you are my God. I too sincerely ask you. Teach me to obey, to trust in your plans, even when they don't align with my desires. Oh Lord, I know that obedience is not always easy. There are moments when my mind struggles to comprehend your ways, but I trust that you see far beyond what I can understand. Help me remember that obeying you means trusting in your goodness, that everything you do is with purpose and love. Father, give me the courage to let go of what I want and embrace what you desire for me. Father, I ask that you mold my heart to reflect the image of Christ, who was obedient even unto death. Lord, remove all stubbornness, pride, and fear that prevent me from fully following you. Help me to hear your voice clearly and to respond promptly. Father, may I no longer delay the changes I know I need to make to align myself with your will. O God, may obedience not feel like a burden, but rather a privilege. Give me joy in doing what pleases you, even in the small things. Let my actions reflect the faith I have in you, and may your will be the priority of my life. Help me trust that even when the path is difficult, walking with you will always lead to the best destination. Lord, I want to live to please you, not the world or even myself. May my choices be guided by your Spirit, and may my life be a reflection of your goodness. Father, help me remember that obedience is the greatest act of love I can offer you. May my heart always be willing to follow you, even when it requires sacrifice. And as I place obedience at the center of my prayer, I realize this is the path that leads to your redemption. For you not only call me to obey, but also to trust that in you, everything can be restored. Father, help me see that obedience is not the end, but the beginning of a journey where your grace works miracles. Lord, in this moment, I praise you for being the God who redeems, restores, and transforms what is broken into something new and beautiful. Father, just as David acknowledged in Psalm 143, "Rescue me, Lord, for your righteousness, I too cry out." I know that your redemption is not something I can earn, but a gift that flows from your infinite grace. Thank you for loving me so much that you offer not just forgiveness, but also a fresh start. Oh God, there are areas in my life that still need your redemption. Places in my heart marked by mistakes, wrong choices, and wounds I caused myself. Father, I lay them before you now. Transform what was lost into victory, and let everything that was broken shine under the touch of your grace. Help me remember that no matter how far I've strayed, in you, there is always a way back. Lord, your promise of redemption reminds me that no mistake is too great for your love. Just as you redeemed David's life, making him a king after your own heart, I ask you, redeem my story as well. Use my failures to display your glory, my weaknesses to manifest your power. May your grace be evident in everything I do, a living testimony that you are the God who restores. Father, so often I look at my circumstances and wonder how anything good could come from them. But your word reminds me that all things work together for the good of those who love you. Lord, help me trust in your promises of redemption, even when I don't understand the process. May my faith remain firm, knowing that you are faithful to fulfill what you have promised. Oh God, I thank you because your redemption isn't just about the past, it's also about the future. It's a promise that you are doing something new, transforming every struggle into a stepping stone for your glory. Father, may this hope fill me with strength and courage to keep moving forward, knowing the best is yet to come. And as I meditate on the depth of your redemption, I realize it not only restores me, but also calls me to live a closer life with you. Lord, help me walk in faithfulness, seek your presence daily, and live a life that reflects your grace. May this journey not end here, but lead me to an even deeper relationship with you. Now that you've been touched by this prayer based on Psalm 143, ask yourself, what is holding you back from experiencing the fullness of God's presence in your life? Is it the weight of the past, fear of the future, or even resistance to trust? Know that God is ready to transform every area of your life if you surrender everything you've been carrying to Him. Today is the day to take that step of faith. I encourage you to apply everything shared here, starting right now. How about leaving your prayer request in the comments? That way, we can intercede together. Subscribe to the channel and activate notifications to keep receiving these faith-filled messages that renew the spirit. Remember, God is with you, and every morning, He renews His mercy to strengthen you. Trust Him and allow Him to guide your every step.